Hello, my name is Frank. I'm at the Dacula Park in Dacula, Georgia. In the year 2008, as I've mentioned on my other videos, Gwinnett County won the Golden Award for having the best park system in the United States, beating out Las Vegas and Fort Worth, Texas. This particular park has 76 acres, has an activity building, has a large community room, has tennis courts, has football multi-purpose field, has 7 youth baseball softball fields, has playgrounds, has a pavilion, has an outdoor classroom, has sand volleyball courts, restrooms, and a grill. It has 1 3/4 mile paved multi-purpose trail and has a pond. So I hope you enjoy our walk together today on this trail. Have a good day. This is the community building in the park. We are now getting on the first part of the trail by the parking lot. This sound may be a little bit muted because I don't have my external mic today. The trail loops around to the right, fairly level at this point. The trail meets the main trail at this point. We'll go left around the open area. We come to our first park bench at this point. The trail splits into 2 at this point, but we're going to take the left point. We have some beautiful crepe myrtles here by the restrooms and the playgrounds. Here we are by the playground. Notice it has 2 benches, and it also has, this is the pavilion over to the side of the trail here with the water fountain. These crepe myrtles by the trail here are really beautiful. It looks like the Canadian geese are wading. This pond is very green. Here's another shot of the playground. Somebody's out for a good walk this morning. This is the pond here by the trail. It looks like it needs some maintenance. It's being taken over by owls. Now the trail breaks into left and right. We're not sure which way to go. This trail to the side, on the left side, goes to a parking lot by the ball field. We're looking downhill at the pond and the playground and the restrooms at this point. These are the rules of the trail. We find another park bench by the trail. The trail now loops downhill and then a slide uphill to the left. The trail passes by this nice baseball diamond. The trail is curving around this baseball diamond by the side of the trail here. The trail now breaks downhill by another baseball diamond. Looks like we have a squirrel up here in the road. The trail breaks again with another squirrel here, looking for its breakfast perhaps. This trail breaks to the left and right. We're going to go straight ahead. This trail breaks again. At least we have a sign here saying shortcut. Since we're not tired, we're going to stay on the main trail that bends to the left. At this point, the trail goes upward and then to the left. The trail at this point breaks in 2, so we're going to take the left side. It looks cool. Part of the trail merely goes into the parking lot, so we will get back on the original. The park trail loops around to the left in an open area. You almost need an umbrella here on a hot day. We have a long uphill stretch now of the trail around the open area. For people who don't like to walk around the parking lot, you might try the shortcut. The parking lot has a trail going off to the side here, maybe to the activity. The trail crosses an entrance way. I think there's 2 entrances to this park. Somebody's out riding their bicycle this morning. It's good to see other people use. We have an informational sign here posted by the trail. The trail loops around the highway and the pool by the side of the walking trail. I don't know if it belongs to the high school or it runs by Dacula High School. It goes right by the fire station, it seems. It was Cicero, the great Roman orator, who said that a library surrounded by a garden was a paradise. So this is the closest thing to it, I suppose, because the library is right next door to the park. The library is right here alongside the trail. We finally are getting out of the open area into a shade area. We find a picnic table here situated by the trail. Another picnic table here on the left as the trail bends leftward and downward. Now the trail bends upward by the restrooms beside the trail. It looks like the football field is closed at this time due to renovation. Now the trail straightens out a bit as it goes by the football field. The trail now slopes downward. This trail passes by another large parking lot behind the football field. It says no school use parking. I guess it is reserved for the park people crossing the road at this point. And there's a sign here that says Path 1. The trail now loops around on level ground and slightly downhill to the right. This is where we started our walk here by the green pond. This gentleman here is trying to retrieve a ball, maybe belongs to his grandchild. We are now back where we started. We think we're going to go the shortcut trail. We've got another bird out here looking for lunch perhaps. We are now coming to the shortcut trail to the right, which we will take this time around. This is the shortcut trail, and I suspect a more scenic trail. The trail slopes downward here on the shortcut trail. The trail now dead ends into another trail. We're going to take the right junction here. We're headed right on this trail, and we will go over a bridge in a minute. We now here are on the bridge with a nice park bench beside it. We are now crossing the bridge. Now the trail loops around and goes slightly uphill. The trail once again splits, but we're going to stay on the main trail to the right. We have a circle island in the middle of the park. Maybe it's so the bicyclists can pass, perhaps. Now the trail joins the other trail. It goes through a broadleaf forest here. We have a trail bending off to the side, maybe to a parking area or picnic tables. We have another park bench here situated by the trail. Now the trail shifts upward to the right. The trail now joins the main trail back to the parking lot. We're headed back to the parking lot. One thing we noticed about the trail, there's no mile markers. There is a Dairy Queen, a DQ, just up the road on Winder Highway. There is also a Zaxby's chicken restaurant here. Hello. Thanks for walking with me today. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed our trip together. Now, when you come here and walk yourself, you might want to avoid the long trail around the parking lot. It's rather monotonous, and it's all uphill part of the way. So the easiest and most scenic thing to do is to take the shortcut route on the right side that goes into the forest. It's rather delightful and quieter and much cooler too on a hot day. If you get hungry while you're here, there's several restaurants around. There's a Dairy Queen and also a Zaxby's chicken restaurant there on Winder Highway when you come out, and a Thai Chinese restaurant there also. So I'm using a monopod to make these movies. I find it's a lot easier to carry around than a tripod, and this particular monopod kicks out into 3 legs, so I can use it as a tripod when need be. So thanks again. I appreciate our trip together. Have a good day.